Please remain standing for the invocation. All praise to you, gracious Creator. You have gathered us in this university community to praise you by our words and our works. Bless the University of Alberta, which seeks to teach whatsoever things are true. Bless the students and professors, the non-academic staff and support staff, the administration, and all those who volunteer on the University Board of Governors, Senate, and Alumni Council, and all who promote sound education in our community. We ask that those who leave here today, blessed with their degrees, may be given grace and strength to serve in our global home. May we grow in wisdom and grace before you and all your people. May this university always be a home of truth and wisdom, of faith and goodwill towards all. Please be seated. Welcome to the University of Alberta on another wonderful fall day. My name is Ralph Young, and I have the privilege of serving as the Chancellor of the University of Alberta and representing the public interest in our university. To begin, I wish to acknowledge and honor all Indigenous peoples, including the Inuit, Métis, and First Nations of Treaty 6, and to acknowledge the traditional lands on which we are gathered today. I also wish to acknowledge and honor the immigrants from many nations whose contributions have added so much to our rich heritage. Our university is blessed with a diverse and inclusive culture, which is built on the legacy of all those who have gone before us. And today we pledge to uphold that legacy as we continue to pursue whatsoever things are true. On behalf of our entire community, I'm delighted to welcome you all to this convocation. We're very pleased that so many family and friends could join us as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Graduation from the University of Alberta is a significant milestone, and we're honored to share this convocation with you. The tradition of convocation, which is a Latin term meaning a gathering together of all qualified degree holders in a university community, dates back almost 700 years to medieval times. Many generations of scholars have walked in your footsteps. Led by our Chief Marshal and the university's mace, today's formal procession to the stage originates in the procession of the Guild of Teachers. Our university coat of arms above us includes the Great Horned Owl, the Book of Learning, the pronghorn from Alberta's coat of arms, and our own golden bear, mascot of our university. And our university motto, Caecumque Vera, Latin for whatsoever things are true, is at the foundation. As Chancellor, I wear the university green and gold with great pride and respect. The various academic gowns, hoods, and caps declare in their various designs and colors the alma maters and qualifications of the university community who are gathered on the stage to greet you today. Similarly, your academic apparel signifies to everyone here and to society your faculty and degree of proficiency as graduates. Today, each of you will cross the stage as your name is called, and that will be the most important part of our ceremony. Your degree will be conferred as I congratulate you and shake hands, and that moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all time. Your family and friends are witness to your commitment, and all of the history and tradition within today's ceremony is in honor of you, our graduates. And that is why we're here, of course, to celebrate your accomplishments. We are also extremely privileged today to welcome Mr. Hugh Bolton, who has accepted our invitation to receive an honorary doctorate of laws. An honorary degree recognizes inspiring role models and leaders, celebrates extraordinary achievements, and recognizes remarkable service to society. And you'll hear from Dr. Bolton shortly. Joining the celebration on the stage today is our President, Dr. David Turpin, and Mr. Dick Wilson, Chair of our Board of Governors. We're also pleased that Dr. Heather Zwicker, Vice Provost and Interim Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research, Dr. Randy Wimmer, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Education, Dr. Stan Blade, Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural, Life, and Environmental Sciences, Dr. Carrie Mummery, Dean, Faculty of Physical Education and Recreation, and Dr. Yvette D'Entremont, Senior Associate Dean, Faculty St. Jean, and Dr. Brendan Hokowitu, Dean of the Faculty of Native Studies, are here to congratulate the graduates as they cross the stage. We're also equally delighted to welcome here on the stage past honorary degree recipients, Dr. Robert Westbury, Dr. Irving Kipnis, and Dr. Diane Kipnis. Judge of the Court of Queen's Bench, the Honorable Don Pentalenchuk, and Superintendent of the RCMP, Raj Gill. President of the Non-Academic Staff Association, Ms. Elizabeth Johannesson, and the Graduate Students Association Vice President External, Mr. Alphonse Diem Aloha. I would also like to recognize Elder Betty Latondra, who is here today to extend a special personal note of congratulations to our Aboriginal students as they receive their degrees. We're all here to celebrate, and we hope that you will enjoy this day. It's now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Mr. Dick Wilson, Chair of the Board of Governors.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. Ralph Young, President Dr. David Turpin, distinguished guests, graduands, families, and friends. I'm honored to be here today to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors of the University. Convocation is a special time when the entire university community gathers to celebrate your tremendous achievements. Indeed, we have much to celebrate. But today, we especially gather to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2015. You have achieved a level of excellence which will be forever recognized in your university degree, a University of Alberta degree. As Chair of the Board of Governors, I want to assure you that the University of Alberta remains steadfast in its pursuit of being among the world's great public universities, and our Board of Governors stands united in its commitment to excellence across the entire institution. It is indeed an extraordinary time for the University of Alberta and our province. Your degree positions you to compete with the very best in the world. You are only limited by your own ambition and creativity, both of which I know you have in abundance. In short, graduands, you are our pride and joy, and I know you will bring great honor to our institution as you work to solve the many problems and challenges currently facing our city, province, and indeed the global community. The Board of Governors salutes you today, and we hope this ceremony will be remembered as a highlight in a full and satisfying career. Remain ambitious and remain creative in your pursuits. Congratulations to you and your families, and our very best wishes in all your future endeavors. I now ask our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Turpin, to address the convocation.
Eminent Chancellor, Board Chair Wilson, distinguished platform guests, members of the Academy, staff, family, friends, and especially you, the graduates. Congratulations and well done. Today you celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and effort. Relish the moment and take pride in your accomplishments. Your parents, partners, and families, as well as all of us here at the University of Alberta, celebrate and acknowledge your talent and dedication. We know that earning a degree from this university is not easy. We know that we have demanded a lot and challenged you along the way. You've met that challenge, and we salute you. Soon you will cross the stage. Chancellor Young, Board Chair Wilson, and I will greet you, warmly shake your hand, and formally congratulate you on earning a degree from the University of Alberta. At that moment, you will transform from graduand to graduate, and you'll formally join the alumni family of this great university. It's at major milestones like these that we often stop to think about how we got here. We review the choices and decisions, big and small, that we've made along the way. We think about the people who influenced, inspired, and supported us. Possibly you're like me and find yourself reflecting on the history of your own family and how your success today links back to them and the examples they set for you, the values they helped you develop. 2 days ago, I stood up before a group of people gathered in this auditorium and formally became a member of the University of Alberta at my installation as president. These green and gold robes are nearly as new to me as your hood and gowns are to you. When the university registrar, Lisa Collins, placed these robes on my shoulders, I thought of my grandmothers, both of whom were from the prairies, one from a Saskatchewan wheat farming family and the other from a southern Alberta ranching family. Over the course of their lives, more or less spanning the decades of the 20th century, they saw such amazing technological and social change, and through their actions and words conveyed to me what you need to live a good life: resilience, adaptability, compassion, and hard work. I thought of my parents, who often took my brothers and me outdoors to introduce us to nature's beauty and diversity, and instilled in me an insatiable curiosity and drive to explore nature for myself and question the limits of what we knew about it. When the registrar placed these robes on my shoulders, I thought mainly of you, students and soon-to-be alumni. I thought of the tradition of excellence that has defined this university from its founding and inspired generations of students to be their best for the benefit of others. Alumni from the earliest decades of this university's history tell a common story. They speak of being mentored by exceptional professors to pursue excellence, to embrace opportunities and stretch themselves in new ways and take on the responsibilities of public service and leadership. In that way, thousands of apparently ordinary graduates like you have gone on to make extraordinary contributions. I think of Willie Littlechild from the Ermineskin Reserve, a residential school survivor and star University of Alberta athlete in the 1960s, whose work as a lawyer and advocate led to his playing an instrumental role in drafting the UN Declaration of Rights of Indigenous Peoples. I think of Alfred Orono, a former child soldier who landed here in 1995 from a refugee camp in Kenya, and with his BA and law degree in hand, went on to serve as a prosecutor at the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, his homeland. I think of the University of Alberta alumni now playing major leadership roles in all levels of government. Don Iveson, mayor of our city, Rachel Notley, premier of our province, and Rona Ambrose, interim leader of the opposition in Canada's parliament. Universities, as these stories illustrate, are the great opportunity equalizers. They are society's educators, generator of ideas, and engines of social, cultural, and economic prosperity. Or to put it more precisely, universities are these things because you, our graduates, you take the lessons learned and experience had here and become society's educators, generators of new ideas, and engines of social, cultural, and economic prosperity. No matter your area of study, we have taught you that learning happens when you take on the toughest assignment of all, that being to question accepted truths, to refute tired assumptions, and to reimagine the possible. For that reason, you now have the responsibility and privilege to use what you have learned and experienced, to take your talents, knowledge, skills, and ingenuity and help to build a better community, a better province, and a better Canada. I know that this task will not be easy. I know that you face a lot of uncertainty, whether you have a job offer in hand or not. On a very personal level, you are no doubt in the process of asking yourself big questions about what comes next. Our province and country, too, are in the middle of this process. We are all trying to figure out the future. We can see that traditional occupations and industries are in decline. We know that major social and environmental challenges must be addressed. And we don't yet know how we'll make the changes we need to make. What I can tell you is this: if you make your focus the well-being of others and not yourself, you will succeed no matter what the future holds. So together, let us join hands with the more than 270,000 alumni worldwide who are striving to do their best for the purpose of uplifting the whole people. Let us work with common purpose, with resilience, adaptation, compassion, and hard work to build a better community, a better province, a better Canada, and a better world. Thank you and congratulations, and we look forward to all your future success.
Knowledge shall not be the concern of scholars alone. The uplifting of the whole people shall be its final goal.
They inspire us all with their brilliance, creative force, and fervent desire to make the world a better place.
I accept in the name of our poor people.
Dream your dreams. It is possible to have a new kind of world.
Those who receive an honorary degree from the University of Alberta set the highest standards of dedication and excellence for students and for society at large.
You will always find it, your own courage or theirs, in the eyes of the other.
Go where there's no path and leave a trail for someone else.
And while their backgrounds and fields of endeavor vary widely, all are exceptional.
Maybe it's best if I just speak from the heart.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
We face today a clash of ignorances.
You are who make the history. You are who create the future.
U of A honorary degree recipients embody the university's vision to inspire the human spirit through outstanding achievements in learning, discovery, and citizenship in a creative community.
I think we are now in the threshold of a new beginning.
It is a spirit that is building one of the world's great universities for the public good.
It is your attitude that will sustain you. It is not what happens to you, it is what you do with it.
Travel well, travel without prejudice, live long and prosper.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Alberta, it is my privilege to introduce Hugh John Bolton for the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws. One of Canada's most distinguished corporate directors, Mr. Bolton is widely respected in financial, investments, and government circles for his wisdom, his integrity, and his direct and focused approach. He has had a sterling career as a chartered accountant, culminating in leadership roles as chair and chief executive partner of Coopers & Lybrand Canada, and as a member of the board of directors of Coopers & Lybrand International through their merger with Price Waterhouse. His contributions to board leadership in a wide range of Canadian industries, from banking to utilities, mining to airlines, reveals an enduring commitment to best practices in corporate governance. He is one of those rare individuals who asks tough questions when they need to be asked. He is crystal clear in his expectation that an organization's drive to excellence should and will be fueled by the highest standards of ethical behavior. Mr. Bolton has also contributed his strategic insight to the development of public policy and the success of numerous endeavors in education, health, and the not-for-profit sector. His support of the Women on Board mentoring program has advanced the contributions of women in governance roles across Canada. As a member of the University of Alberta School of Business's Advisory Council between 1993 and 2009, he has been a generous mentor to both students and faculty, supporting the next generation of leaders in our community. Mr. Bolton is an inspiring example of the power of one voice to contribute to the public good. Eminent Chancellor, with great pride and respect, I present Hugh John Bolton.
Hugh John Bolton, in recognition of an exemplary Canadian who has made visionary and enduring contributions to professional, business, and community leadership, I desire to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws, and to express the hope that we shall continue to be enriched by your wise counsel for many years to come. Hugh, congratulations.
Thank you, Ralph.
Very well deserved. Queen's going to take this. I'll just take you over to the bathroom.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Eminent Chancellor Young, President and Vice Chancellor Turpin, and Chair of the Board Wilson, platform guests, graduates, the reason we're here, your families, and your friends. I have to begin by saying this is such a privilege. I started this journey at this university, and I'm proud and pleased to be an alumnus of the University of Alberta. One of my friends had the temerity to say that my wife, Margot, should be receiving this award rather than me for putting up with me for 55 years. My journey started in 1959 when I graduated from this university with an arts degree in economics, and I could park in front of the Arts Building in my 1951 Austin. And now you find yourself in the same position, except there's nowhere to park on campus, let alone in front of the Arts Building. In accepting the invitation to deliver this convocation address, I tried to think of what in the world would be of any earthly interest to all of you. An old bald guy standing up pontificating is not what you deserve. So I thought I'd talk about something I know a little bit about, and that's leadership, because I've had the opportunity to observe and to work with great leaders, and some not so great, in Canada, in the US, and in the UK. Well, why does leadership apply to you graduates? Because you, every one of you, your colleagues will be the future leaders of whatever organization, profession, team, business, calling you choose. It may seem ridiculous to you, but it is true. If you accept this premise, then it's appropriate we talk a little bit about leadership and what that, in my experience, entails. So let's start with the very basic question, well, what is leadership? And it's simply the ability to guide, direct, or influence people. Guide, direct, or influence people. In putting it in the context of today's events, Chancellor Young had a vision that this event was going to take place. This whole convocation ceremony in its entirety is the realization of that vision. And that's why we're all here today. Leaders have to get this vision thing. Us old guys remember George Herbert Walker Bush, George Bush Sr., W's father, who was interviewed in 1987 in Time magazine when he said he just couldn't get this vision thing, and he talked about his dislike of broccoli. His lack of vision, especially on domestic policies, was seen as a factor in his defeat in 1992 by Bill Clinton. Once you have the vision, then you have to achieve a plan. You know what I mean. You have to develop a plan to achieve the vision. Then, that's the what for and the how to. And then you as leaders have to oversee the execution of that plan to accomplish that vision. And emphasis on oversee. Oversee, not manage. Great leaders understand the difference between delegation and abdication. So I want to talk about two attributes of leadership in my remaining time. Communication is the first thing and people are the second. Pretty simplistic. Communication, the ability to articulate a vision and the accompanying strategy to achieve that vision are endemic to all good leaders. You must be able to explain the strategy employed to achieve the vision. Inspire others, and that grows great people. If leaders can't articulate what they really want to do, every stakeholder will not buy in. The ability to communicate can be learned. It can be learned with practice, and it can be learned with patience, and the willingness to withstand constructive criticism, all underlined with a little sense of humor. Let me give you a few examples. Martin Luther King's 17-minute speech, I Have a Dream, delivered in Washington in 1963, moved a generation to action. And it sowed the seeds for societal change that would lead us to the groundbreaking election of President Obama in 2008. Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address during the American Civil War in 1863, starting with the famous 407 years ago, Lincoln eloquently summarized the war in 10 sentences, 275 words, delivering what continues to be known as one of the finest examples of English oratory. And interestingly, that followed the real Gettysburg Address, which was a well-received but too long 2-hour speech by a famed orator at the time, Edward Everett. In each case, people understood what these leaders wanted to achieve. They were moved emotionally, and they bought in, or most bought in. Second is people. Successful leadership depends on people. Every leader's success is defined by the quality of the people they attract to the organization. And every leader must be accountable for the generation of new leaders. When I served on the bank of the TD board, I heard its now retired president, Ed Clark, say many times, if you want to be a leader in this organization, it's not enough to grow your business profitably. You must grow your people. And how do you do that? Well, it begins with creating a culture of transparency and openness that allows a leader to be challenged. This type of culture will encourage people to bring bad news to leaders as well as good. In fact, I heard Ed say many times, good news will get to me eventually. Bring me bad news so I can do something about it, and I welcome the person that brings it to me. Instead of shooting the messenger, those individuals get promoted. This culture must exist where a leader can be challenged if innovative ideas are to be brought forward. And I've been involved in some big mistakes and big disasters in big corporations. And that happens in a culture where leaders are not challenged because people are conditioned to always defer to the top. Remember what Harry Truman said, it's amazing what you can accomplish if you don't care who gets the credit. And above all, and what I believe is to be most important, is that great leaders treat everyone with respect. Example, direct reports don't work for you, they work with you. If you introduce a person that reports to you to a colleague and say, Joe Blow or Sally Smith works with me, you will be amazed how well that makes that person feel. In closing, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. When things go wrong, you own it. Think Volkswagen. When things go right, you deflect the praise to others. Think the University of Hockey team, the Golden Bears. Have the courage to ask dumb questions. A sincere question is never done. Don't be afraid to be a contrarian, but learn how to disagree without being disagreeable. There is such a thing as a diplomatic contrarian. Learn how to cut through the clutter, get to the core issues. The old analogy of the forest and the trees is important. And if given a choice, choose experience over money. Where will I get the best experience as opposed to the most money? You get the experience, the money will come. And lastly, if you have a chance to participate in something new or something risky, take it. To quote Cheryl Sandberg, and for all my old bald friends up in the audience who don't know who Cheryl Sandberg is, she's the COO of Facebook and one of the world's wealthiest and I think wisest individuals, when she said, if you're offered a trip on a rocket ship, take it and don't ask what seat. And when you get aboard, don't lean back, lean in. So when you make your world and your way in this world, I just want to tell you this is a very interesting and complex world we live in today, but it has amazing opportunities. And I encourage all of you to seize it. I'm so proud to be here, to be able to speak to all of you. So congratulations and God bless.
Well, graduates, Dr. Bolton has just spared you a lecture but given you a wonderful story about leadership by one of Canada's most exemplary leaders. We've been extremely fortunate to have had a talk by Hugh about the importance of leadership and how it will impact each of your lives. And Hugh exemplifies all the qualities that he talked about. His ability to guide, direct, and influence people has been a hallmark of his success and a hallmark of the contribution which he has made to business and to leadership and to directorship across our great land. His ability to work with people and develop a culture that inspires people to greatness and inspires people to greater leadership are also hallmarks of his contributions. Now, to commemorate this honorary degree, we'd like Dr. Bolton to sign our honorary honor roll. Thank you, Dr. Bolton. As a graduate, an original graduate of this university, we've now made you a second graduate with a doctor's degree. And now, graduates, it's your turn. As the name of each graduate is called across the stage, I will formally admit you to your degrees, and we will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. Centuries ago, the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates to our society. I look forward to meeting you on stage.
The candidates for degrees will please rise and follow on page 5 of the Convocation program. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Graduates, do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of our university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled, and invest with you all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for the uplifting of the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, and for all who believe to serve your God, and to pursue more steadfastly whatsoever things are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Heather Zwicker and Professor Randolph Wimmer, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Education. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Sharon Linda Allen. Diane Louise Aubin. Sean William Barford. Navjot Kaur Bra Josan. Margaret Alina Brennan. Paul Kwame Butakor. Brian Clark. Receiving today both her Doctor of Philosophy and graduate certificate in Community-Based Research and Evaluation, Tracy Lynn Dirksen. Natasha Ann Egley. Catherine Rose Flanagan. Kerry Diane Flessaker. Erica Linnea Matilda Goebel. Marnie Lenore Hutchison. Haekyung Kim. Andrea Lynn Kroll Jubenville. Jeffrey Peter Kuntz. Shuk-Ching Clara Lee. Laura Doreen Ofrey. Receiving today both her doctorate and graduate certificate in community-based research and evaluation, Catherine Mary Roger. Laura Autumn Servage. Wei Tang. Kevin Scott Duncan Wallace. Laurie Jane Walls. Dang Ching Wang. Mary Maureen Yates. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Doctor of Education, Kelly Joanne Harding. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Education, Tracy Marie Arbuckle. Corbett Raymond Walter Autumn. Tandy Lynn Atchison. Jennifer Ann Backer. Susan Colleen Badger. Sunray Kaur Bassi. Deanna Michelle Bear. Stanley Robert Bissell. Ariel Michelle Bowering. Duncan James Buchanan. Megan Christie Buckley. David Stewart Cameron. Christopher Charles. Maureen Ann Chernipeski. Casey Alyssa Jian Chung. Eileen Noel Chipchar. Christopher James Christensen. Derek Edward Collins. Amanda Suzanne Kraus. Sherry Lynn Cuckoo. Karen Mabel Delver. Darren William Dola. Amy Erin Downing. Nicole Christine Drysdale. Kevin Michael Elliott. Donald Olufa Jemison. Diane Catherine Fedun. Adriana Rochelle Futz. Jessica Lane Frisson. Alan I. Kiang Fang. Kimberly May Gadbois. Jennifer Nicole Gervais. Nathan Jeffrey Good. Ellie Helen Hansen. Britt Germaine Hidemak. Alana Lauren Hazelton. Zhaoxia Huang. Grant Russell Jensen. Tara Gloria Kalishuk. Melissa Catherine Kerr. Corey Ray Kropp. Nadine Patricia Lennox. Gemma Ann Leonard. Eileen Rosaline Martinson. Miranda Jill Niebergall. Hortensia Ida Norton. Jennifer Elizabeth Parker. Bryce Campbell Pern. Natalie Lynn Philipchuk. Elizabeth Pamela Quinn. Brock George Richardson. Sheldon Neil Schmidt. Christine Sharp. Noella Dawn Shields. Deborah Lynn Sigety. Carolyn Ann Smith. Michael Bradley Taylor. Monica Ann Thomas. Colleen Andrea Taves. Erin Michelle Tompkins. Geraldine Vandermeulen. Laurie Ann Vigfuson. Amy Dawn Villeneuve. Carmen Sihang So. Michelle Lynn Waddell. Dean Warren Walls. Jenna Ashley Weber. Dawn Hillary Werner. Louis Ruhesh Kumar James Williams. Amanda Susan Wilson. Michelle Laura Marie Wilson McCoon. Charlene Rianne Louise Winkle. Vivian Miranda Worth. Jing Wu. Christopher Brandt Zarski. Randy Heather Ziorio Dunlop. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Library and Information Studies, Sarah Elizabeth Bailey. Gunishwari Bisun. Sarah Angelina Chomik. Danush Davudi. Nicole Barbara Loroff. Caitlin Janelle Ottenbright. Jessica, I beg your pardon, Allison Jessica Pitcher. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Education, Dina Walid Abougush. Nadia Amri. Tess Elizabeth Anderson with distinction. Receiving today both her Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Kinesiology, Caitlin Louise Atchison. Evan Bederal. Drew Morgan Belanger. Receiving today both her Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Kinesiology, Jamie Lee Bergenstrom. Chantel Kathleen Bouchard. James William Boyce with distinction. Megan Ann Broman. Brett Robert Carnegie. Alicia Christina Sentis with distinction. Chung E. Chan with distinction. Hanan Sharkey. Micah Bronwyn Cooper with distinction. Receiving today both her Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Kinesiology, Brandy Marilisa Corrigan. Robin Danielle Edmondson. Soad Susie Elbenhowie. Kelly Suzanne Faledichuk. Hamda Abdirashid Gel. Kayla Stephanie Maria Gillespie. Nicole Denise Heward. Tatiana Lynette Holt. Sandra Jill Houle. Carrie Patricia Howitt. Isabella Magdalena Jedrich. Kimberly Lane Kaplar, that is. Heather Sabrina Kelly. Larissa Selena Knight. Jillian Christina Kowalchuk. Chelsea Raylin Kulich. Alexander David Kushner. Caitlin Dawn Llewellyn. Justin James McFadden. Darby Cyril Jordan Terrence Murphy with distinction. Hillary Jade Niederhaus. Riley Margaret Osterratai. Jill Ashley Owen. Cheryl Lynn Pilipchuk with distinction. Tessa Lynn Pollitt with distinction. Michael Scott Randall. Receiving today both his Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Kinesiology, Adrian Otto Shadek. Rubina Kaur Singera. Lucy Spirzak. Chelsea Blaine Stewart. Christina Manulat Vlahandrias. Rebecca Lauren Marie West. Brittany Marie Zetson with distinction. Lacey Amanda Zills. Wendy Sophia Zuninga.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Heather Zwicker and Professor Stanford Blade, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Agriculture, Life, and Environmental Sciences. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Miri Alvarez Camacho. Sanatan Das Gupta. Chen Ding. Michael George. Michael Scott Greer. Jing Hyop Kwak. Zalalam Amdi Mekonnen. Mohammed Mesbah-Uddin. Talina Vanessa Nieto Nieto. Shui Pan. Johan Philip van den Heever. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Arts, Carly Ann Coleman. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Science, Jenna Sarah Abu Risk. Manzoor Ahmad. Israt Akhtar. Rohit Atri. Quinn Edward Cameron Barber. Holly Nicole Campbell. Kelsey Lynn Dokis Jensen. Jasmine Gila Farabaksh. Aiden Farutan. Nicole Lea Godet. Taryn Evelyn Renee McFarland Gilmet. Dalen Johanna Hincapi Martinez. Jason David House. Daniel Mark Robert Howell. Ramis Iftikhar. Kirk Michael Johnson. Joy Lee. Kang Yi Lo. Ana Luisa Medrano Chavez. Brett Gregory Moore. Sandeep Nain. Lynn Nguyen. Jonathan Okieri Nitoni. Sonia Gail Odson. Robin May Pattison. Janine Lily Mae Peterson. Tristan Guinevere Robinson. Jamal Tagavi Mer. Ria Sajan Thomas. Jonathan Drew Turner. Haoluan Wang. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Agriculture, Michaelo Verona. Gina Zhao. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Forestry, Chenxi Lo. Jennifer Elizabeth McGuinness. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Simeon Allen Charles Rottier. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Food Science, Jacqueline Marie Baker. Shelby Taya Sender. Ashley Ray Madison Chikerda. Bianca Antonia Chimino. Hannah Deacon. Christy Chantal Kalin. Yanan Lee. Meng Ma. Erica Diane Sieb. Kimia Joy Stevens. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Food, Business Management, Omer Afzal. Alrena. Spencer James Ty. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Environmental and Conservation Sciences, Sean David Serkan. Vanessa Nicole White. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Human Ecology, Julie Ann Dolores Bolin. Mary Isabel Lowry Kopitz. Janine Ann Amundson. Deanna May Lee Halls. Rebecca Marie Horn with distinction. Leah Kristen Koska. Elizabeth Grace Krissa. Jessica Lian Ma. Deanna Ray Marler with distinction. Lisa Elaine Musecamp. Nicole Xiaoling Wei. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Heather Zwicker and Professor Carrie Mummery, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Physical Education and Recreation. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Bethan Claire Kingsley. Eun Young Lee. Han Han Shui. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Arts, Ariel Genoa Dimler. Eric David Matthew. Clinton Brett Millar. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Science, Nicholas Oliver Corey Cusick. Andrea Roberts Morielli. Rachel Jessica Scow. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Master of Coaching, Nicole Monique Ban. Drew Benjamin Henson. For the degree of Bachelor of Kinesiology, Shelley Elizabeth Botts. Nicole Brianna Campbell. Lauren Jean Christensen. Michael Chung. Patrick de Montigny. Danielle Yvette Marie Feeland. Curtis Christian Stephen Hardiman. Kaylin Corey Hayes. Kimber Lee Junk. Annalise May Kymack. Stephanie Ann Elizabeth Knott. Jessica Lynn Leduc with distinction. Adrian Bernadette Lemma. Sarah Christine Long. Melissa Marguerite Lowe. Amy Rose McDonald. Rihanna Joelle McGee. Matt Lewis Meropoulos. Cody Casper Moldrup. Mackenzie Nichols. Krista Lindy O'Brien. Ryan Connor O'Neill. Alexander Joseph Pugliese. Morgan Dawn Schultz. Travis James Toomey.
Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Alicia Chung. Blake Frederick Feldman. Joseph Stephen Hoffman. Anju Jasal. Taylor Lee Sarafinchan with distinction. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Recreation, Sport and Tourism, Talia Calvert with distinction. Kennedy Catherine Clayton with distinction. Christina Harbach with distinction. Jacqueline Marlene Ellen Hunt. Courtney Elizabeth Milford. Jamie Roland Thomas. Éminent chancelier, au nom de la professeure Heather Zwicker et professeur Yvette Detremont, j'ai l'honneur de vous présenter les gradués des baccalauréats de la faculté Saint-Jean. Éminence au grade des maîtrises en sciences de l'éducation, Leah Marie Rawlings. Éminence au grade de baccalauréat et sciences, Sophie Hélène Collins. Amina Bashir Good. A popular choice. Éminence au grade de baccalauréat en éducation, Matthew Michael Gray. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Brendan Hokowitu, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Native Studies. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies with honors, Connor Tavis McNally with first-class honors. Receiving today both his Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies with Honours and Certificate in Aboriginal Sport and Recreation, Isaac Finley Twin with First Class Honours. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies, Alistair Thomas Ness. Receiving today both his Bachelor of Arts in Native Studies and Certificate in Aboriginal Governance and Partnership, Robbie Norman Potts. Isaac Sterling Tyler. Eminent Chancellor for the Diploma of the Faculty of Education, our last graduate of the day, Denise Marie Gillis.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculties, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the convocation program, but who are not in attendance.
Well, graduates, you made it. You are now officially on the other side. Again, congratulations. Today is truly a proud moment for your parents, siblings, grandparents, spouses, and children, and for the University of Alberta. In total, we will graduate 8,590 students at convocation ceremonies held this year. So now it's your turn to get up, turn around, and get everyone's attention. Let's give the people who have supported you throughout all of this a huge round of applause. Okay, now that I have you all back with us, it's time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremonies. Before you are formally inducted into the University of Alberta Alumni Association, I invite you to watch the scenes for the presentation of a video montage. The song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Will Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the University of Alberta's centenary. It captures the hopefulness and potential of days spent at the university and hopefully sparks your own memories of your years here. The song is also a display of many University of Alberta talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus Dr. Franz Lavassière-Ouimet and arranged by University of Alberta alumnus Dr. Alan Bevan. The recording is performed by Choral Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnan. And Laurier is here with us today. Enjoy.
Vision
Chancellor, my name is Sandra Gawad Gat, and it is my honor to welcome you and officially induct you to the University of Alberta Alumni Association. Among your alumni family are a Prime Minister, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, a Nobel laureate, as well as many other outstanding business leaders, artists, educators, and humanitarians. Around the world, alumni all dedicated to uplifting the whole people. A century ago, a group of graduates from the University of Alberta came together in the belief that they could do more together than they could do separately. For over 100 years, alumni like us have been doing great things. Bienvenue à notre famille mondiale. Graduates, would you please stand? As a new ambassador for the University of Alberta, I call upon you to use the knowledge you have gained here for the betterment of yourselves and others. I call upon you to maintain a lifelong connection to your university. As an alumnus of the University of Alberta, be proud of your degree and your fellow alumni. Nurture lifelong friendships cultivated here on this campus. Celebrate our university's many successes and recommend it to others. Take part in your alumni association's many events and activities. You are officially a lifetime member of a powerful worldwide network of friends and colleagues. On behalf of all alumni, I'm very pleased to welcome you to the University of Alberta Alumni Association. Félicitations et bonne chance. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future endeavors. Please be seated. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. And now, just a few final words to our graduates. All of us on the stage commend you on your determination and your achievement on being here today. Our honorary degree recipient has offered us a brilliant example of leadership, which has led to tremendous service and tremendous accomplishment. Dr. Hugh Bolton, thank you once again for sharing your story and your wisdom with our university family. In accepting this honorary degree, you have brought great credit to our university. Thank you again. Graduates, the world is also open for you to be leaders, following the example of our honorary degree recipient. Now, on your behalf, I wish to thank our superb vocalist, Ms. Jennifer O'Donnell, and our outstanding Convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. A few final words. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for taking on the responsibility of a university graduate, and thank you for joining our alumni family. I'm now pleased to invite everyone to join us in the main floor and first balcony lobbies for refreshment and fellowship following this service. Graduates, may your dreams take you far, but may you always remain close to your alma mater, the University of Alberta. Enjoy your celebration.
trumpets lay out the first time on the trio.